You might know Tesla is the creator of those beautiful cars, or for Elon Musk's recent trip into space. But the company has recently hinted that there are more advancements on the horizon. They're venturing into robotics. Stay tuned. In this video, we're going to dig deeper into rumors and find out more about the company's plans. For a while now, CEO Elon Musk has been pushing the idea that Tesla isn't just an automaker and energy company, but a group of startups. There's a new startup project in the works, he says. Although right now people think of Tesla as a car company or as an energy company, I think long-term people will think of Tesla as much as an AI robotics company as we're a car company or an energy company. The CEO commented recently, "I think we're developing one of the strongest hardware and software AI teams in the world." Musk went on to give an example. He explained that Tesla are developing a lot of tools from scratch around things like video labeling and neural net training. He drew up a lot of training software, a lot of labeling software to be able to do surround video labeling, which is quite tricky. This means all 8 cameras simultaneously at 36 frames per second per camera labeling video over time. There wasn't any tool that existed for this, so we developed our own labeling tool, he explained. You might have also heard about Tesla's exploration into self-driving cars. Many people see self-driving cars as one of the first real-world applications of artificial intelligence, and if they can solve it, Tesla's cars will become robots with a form of AI in them. At a recent conference, Musk commented on this side of their work too. "I think self-driving is one of the hardest technical problems that exists, that's maybe ever existed. And really, in order to solve it, we basically need to solve a pretty significant part of artificial intelligence, specifically real-world artificial intelligence. And that sort of AI. The neural net needs to be compressed into a fairly small computer, a very efficient computer that was designed, but nonetheless a small computer that's using on the order of 70 or 80 watts. So this is a much harder problem than if you were, say, 10,000 computers in a server room or something like that. It's a challenge, but Musk is confident in his team of developers." At the World AI Conference in Shanghai last year, Musk predicted that the company will have the basic functionality for full autonomy in the system in the next year. "I think there are no fundamental challenges remaining for level 5 autonomy," he said. "There are many small problems, and then there's the challenge of solving all those small problems and putting the whole system together and just keep addressing the long tail of problems." On their website, Tesla states that all new Tesla cars come with advanced hardware capable of providing autopilot features today and full self-driving capabilities in the future through software updates that are designed to improve functionality over time. Self-driving cars sound scary. Is it safe? Well, not necessarily yet, apparently. Currently, the assistive technology allows the car to automatically steer, accelerate, and brake, but it has come under fire for being misleading as it does not automatically drive the car and drivers are required to maintain control and attention at all times. This has come back to bite the company somewhat, and now the U.S. federal agency in charge of road safety is opening an official investigation into Tesla's self-driving autopilot system. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said it was acting following 11 Tesla crashes since 2018 involving emergency vehicles. The investigation suggests that a more sophisticated, focused approach is needed to ensure driver assistance systems are safe. The difference, experts say, is that authorities now appear to be taking a hard look at how human drivers interact with these new automated systems. According to the announcement, investigators will look into the operational design domain, a term that refers to the range of places and situations in which the autopilot can be turned on. Under current Tesla design, the driver can turn autopilot essentially anywhere. Investigators will also look into aspects of the technology which helps the vehicle understand its surroundings. So essentially, while Tesla seems to want self-driving cars to be anywhere and everywhere and an everyday occurrence, experts are arguing that this isn't safe and that there needs to be restrictions around how the technology can be used. Watch this space to see what Tesla comes up with next. But aside from self-driving technology, Tesla has been using robotics and actual robots in their production work for quite some time. At the Gigafactory in Shanghai, for example, there are hundreds of robots working on the production lines. There are hardly any employees involved until the final assembly process. If you visit the factory floor, it won't be long before you see one of the self-navigating autonomous indoor vehicles passing by, hard at work. These robots carry materials and tools between workstations, and they can navigate their way around the factory by using digital maps and sensors, which help them avoid objects and staff. It's far more efficient than human human power too. An AIV can work up to 19 hours a day, self-charging when it needs to, and it can carry up to 60 kilograms at a time. The factories also use heavy robotic arms. These are called FUNUC machines. They're much more heavy-duty and can take a load of 700 kilograms. The brawny FUNUC arm can be taught a number of tricks, from rapidly sorting battery types to packing boxes. Basically a kind of factory floor power assistant, doing the repetitive jobs humans don't like. The company's recent model M20IB is flexible enough to be used as everything from a lab assistant to another arm on the assembly line. Tesla has achieved some amazing things and the factory is still growing. Tesla is reportedly achieving a production capacity of 3,000 cars per week, which would mean an annual production capacity of 150,000 cars. The company has been moving into the second phase of the factory, which aims to add production capacity for 250,000 cars at Gigafactory Shanghai, along with battery packs and electric motor production lines. There are also new Gigafactories under construction in Texas as well as Berlin, and with the German factory, Tesla will have manufacturing footprints in North America, Asia, and Europe. Not only will the plant in Europe supply the company's electric cars locally, the factory may be the tipping point that enables the company to produce a $25,000 Tesla car. What does this mean for our future products? We're confident that long-term we can design and manufacture a compelling $25,000 electric vehicle, Musk said at a recent socially distanced drive-in conference. It's worth noting Musk hinted at a much cheaper EV in the past already. It's not the first time a cheap Tesla has been on his mind. This time though, it sounds like the program has some legs. Our first car was an expensive sports car and then a slightly less expensive sedan, then the mass market premium Model 3 and Model Y, continued Musk. But in the early years, it was always our goal to make an affordable electric car. I think probably in about 3 years from now, we can make a very compelling $25,000 electric vehicle that's also fully autonomous. Fingers crossed, we could all be driving a Tesla in the not too distant future. And there are some other new projects on the horizon. The Tesla Cybertruck was announced in 2019 and caused a stir immediately, not just because the supposedly bulletproof windows shattered on stage. The unconventional design also split fans, with some critics saying it looked like something out of a video game and others wondering what the sharp corners might do to pedestrians in a crash. But the Cybertruck currently has more than 500,000 pre-orders, so not everyone hates it. Truck will offer up to 500 miles in range, set you back about $39,990 according to Musk. The Roadster is also on the horizon. The 4-seat supercar, according to Tesla, will have a top speed of more than 250 miles an hour and will be able to travel 620 miles on one charge, further than any other electric vehicle on the market. The project is set to enter production in 2022 and is priced at $200,000. Like the Cybertruck and the Roadster, the Tesla Semi has not entered production yet, since it was announced in 2017. Originally, Tesla said that the truck would be released in 2019, but the date had been pushed back multiple times, and it's currently believed that the company will start production in 2022. Tesla has sent out about 386,000 units so far in 2021. That figure is rising. It's also doing very well and is looking like it'll overtake last year's sales for the company. In 2020, Tesla had delivered about 500,000 units, and they're set to smash that this year. The rise of Tesla's market value is largely due to the release of its top-selling Model 3. Model 3 was Tesla's successful attempt to tap into the mainstream segment. It went on to become the world's best-selling all-electric vehicle model in 2020. We can't wait to see what Musk and the company will get up to next. So what do you think? Will you be the first in line for the $25,000 Tesla? Are you holding out for the Cybertruck? Or are you staying away from Musk completely? Love to know what you think. Leave us a comment. But for now, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.